Have we? That sound has worked.
It has worked a lot of times.
Yeah. The moment you don't check, that's the day it won't work, though. Oh, I've no idea what the setup is. Where are we? It just says classic on my screen.
I guess the echo is kind of not working.
No, not much I'm going to be able to... Much as I would like to do something about that, I don't know what. I'm honestly at a bit of a loss without sitting here and like doing an unlisted stream or something like that. So, not going to be happening. Well, at least not today. But I'm going to get into VR now. You stay there, Dora.
Devices are being plugged in and out.
That's my headset. I've just turned my headset off and on.
Hello, maybe driver.
And I have returned. Right, hopefully I don't have my headset on too tightly. I had it a little bit clamped to my head last time, hence give my not a headache, just like an ache at the back of my head. My is it a occipital lobe? I can't remember what that's called. Now it's too loose. Yeah, it keeps slipping down my face. But I don't want to have it too tight. I will continue to fiddle though. And I think I heard Andy's voice, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I did.
Surprise.
No, not really, because you said you'd come, but, you know, yay. Oh, when you test drove the ID3, did you open the glove box?
No, because I don't have any gloves.
Well, because I test drove the ID3 and the ID4, and the ID4, which has the same glove box as the ID3, made me very, very angry, and rightly so. So, and I'll see if I can describe it to you. So the glove box itself, let's say for sake of argument, it's really big, yeah? Okay, we're talking about a good 2 feet wide, 60 centimetres. And I was like, oh, because I was testing all these cars, and one of the things I was, mentally scoring them on was how big the glove box was. And you open up the ID3, and the lid of the glove box is 2 feet wide, but inside it's only 1 feet wide, and I couldn't work out what it was. So imagine opening a chest of drawers, and the front of the drawer is 2 feet wide, but the drawer itself is only a foot wide. It was like that.
What?
Yeah, I know. And I watched the Car Wow review today, because YouTube recommended I watch reviews of that, so I was like, yeah, right, it's quite entertaining. It's Matt from Car Wow, and he explained why. Because we've got a flipped version of the left-hand drive, and on the left-hand drive version, that's where the fuse box is. So imagine that the glove compartment is 1 foot wide. Next to the glove compartment, on the far, far left of the car, is the fuse box. But the fascia that you actually fold downwards is the width of the glove compartment and the fuse box.
Good grief.
Yeah, you wait till you open it, you'll see it, you go, what the fuck?
So where's the fuse box in the ID3 right-hand drive?
It's in the same place. But then that is just to the left of the driver. So if you were just, if you are driving a left-hand drive car, then it is by your left hand. If you're driving a right-hand drive car, the fuse box is in the same place.
Right.
Did you notice I describe it, the additional controls they jammed in for the lights? Because they're in a terrible place.
They aren't in the best place. No, wasn't it behind the? Wait, was that the one where it was behind the steering wheel?
Yeah, it's on
or
your
something?
just behind your left hand.
That's it. Yeah.
Good lap. Oh God.
Yeah, there are a few things that I've learned about it since taking it on the drive, like the ID light tying into the navigation.
And everything, yeah, it ties into loads of stuff. I think the ID light's a brilliant idea.
Well, I didn't know that when I test drove it, because obviously I didn't hook anything up.
Oh, so when you indicate, it should strike, but it shows you, like in with the turn coming up, which side you should be on. And when you're charging, it lights up between red and green. It fills up across the dash as the car charges.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I think it's a great idea. Did you get the vinyl sticker, by the way?
Vinyl sticker?
On the C-pillars.
Wait, is that the external two-tone colour thing?
Yeah.
No, I didn't in it. No, basically, it's just additional cost that I didn't need.
Yeah, it's 800 quid, and apparently it peels off really quickly.
Yeah, we sort of the second time that I went out in one, I drove a limited edition version, which was black with copper, penny copper.
Oh, that's quite nice. Yeah.
It looked really nice, but as we got out, like Lauren had a look at it and basically ran her finger over it, and she was like, "It's just gonna, it is just a sticker."
Don't forget, my Impreza just has stickers, but they're very high quality. I mean, they are beginning to die now, but those stickers have been on there 10 or 15 years. They've done a very good job of surviving.
How the hell did I manage a 44-second lap?
That's good.
Alright. Yeah, there are a few things I didn't get to try firsthand. Like, I didn't get to see the ID light, I didn't see the Matrix headlights in person, because I drove it in the day and all sorts.
So the Tesla comes with LED Matrix headlights that don't work, because they haven't...
Right.
The software doesn't exist yet. So it's got the hardware, but not the software, which I thought was quite interesting. It's coming. Well, that's a good idea, because it means you can get the hardware. The hardware is just simple and off the shelf. But it means you can push the hardware out now, and then give people the software ability later on. Yes, I did quite like the ID3. As I said, that was my first choice.
Until you drove the Tesla and then went.
Oh my, wow. Well, I said the ID3 felt like an ice car. It wasn't, and it's not based on an ice car, but it did feel, I'll say, legacy. The Tesla genuinely feels like someone has sat down from first principles and thought to themselves, how do we make a car? And it genuinely feels different and fresh.
Yeah, I didn't try. I didn't try one just because I was like, I'll want it.
Yes.
No, it was like not a good idea.
Well, when you come up for my birthday, we'll go out drag racing.
I think you'll win.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Since I bought my Impreza, I've only lost 3 drag races. One of one I wasn't trying. One of them was an aerial Atom, and the other one was a Supra with I don't even want to guess how much horsepower that was running. It just made my car look like I'd stalled. It was it was wonderful. But you had like 2 people in that, one of them filming. So there's a video somewhere. Highly modded Supra destroys stock Impreza, something like that. Oh, 46. Look at you.
Look, no one in front or behind to distract me. That's where I think I'm best.
I should slow down a bit and distract you.
Wait, no.
That's faster than my best lap today.
Pancake mode.
In fact, what was your lap? 44.9? My best one's only half, like a 4/10 of a second quicker than that. You must be doing one of the corners much better than me.
Never mind. Oh.
Yeah, then again, 44.8.
Oh god. Clip that.
Maybe I have to give it more brake later and harder into this hairpin.
I think I just did a triple somersault. But still going. I have no idea how damaged the car is.
Well, it's a bit like reality. It's a real cars don't have a damage indicator.
If you flip it enough times, it's fine. It'll buff out.
Yeah, that was not far off my best ever lap. But Schalke's beaten my best ever lap. Just wait for you to... I must be taking one of the corners badly.
The little chicane you can go pretty much flat through.
Oh, look at our lap times, Andy. Yeah. But we say flat through, you don't mean in fifth, do you?
No, you slow down a bit, but then you can pretty much accelerate through it.
Well, 90's too fast to enter it. Yeah, I'll lap that.
I'm looking at the coloured bars, not the speed.
Yeah, those lap times were excellent. Oh, ow. Oh, ow. Oh, I have just caught myself on an exposed bolt. I need to make a little cap for that. Like, I've 3D printed little caps for any of the nuts or bolts that I might catch myself on. No, no. Yes. Well, we'll call it a draw. So trying to sort out my VR headset a bit. So I took that corner one-handed.
I'm getting parallel. Please give me my one car.
There you go. How was that?
I was given the room.
I took that.
And I didn't dare look left.
That was why. I gave a car width, but that was about all. I'm actually quite pleased I went through that with a whole car width.
And past. Parallel and can't get past. Have to take it multiple aside.
Yeah, forget with this car you can keep your foot planted and oversteer and not bleed off any speed. You just have to aim for the wall. Not that wall. Yeah.
Aim for the wall and then hit it.
No, that was a different wall. Yeah, I think I've got my VR headset on too tightly again. I'm trying to work out what's going on. Like, it's beginning to hurt because I'm squishing. Maybe I'll put the headset up higher. See how that goes. It's beginning to ache, like under my. Now I want to say occipital lobe, but I'm not sure if it is. No, I think it. Or is it occipital bone? One of the two. No, that's genuinely hurting. I'll just keep it loose there. I can't remember, there were other adjustments, but I don't think they are wrong. Man, I've made it very loose now. The problem is, when it's loose, certainly on this track, when you've got those railway lines, it's very easy to have everything shaken off my face. Not everything, just the headset.
Oh.
I did see an add-on. I did see an add-on for the Quest 2 that gives you a blower that just gently blows air into it.
Oof.
Yeah. I saw you. Well, like a small 5-volt fan.
Well, yes. I'm not actually sure what it runs off. Whether it does power through on the USB socket. But yeah, I mean, the inside of a VR headset does have the issue that it is a sort of a pocket of stale, very warm, very humid air. Because it's got the big screens at one side and your sweaty ass face on the other.
Yeah, when you take corners enough of times, you start to make sense how to take them in multiple ways.
Yes.
And I figured out how I get faster on the is it chicane?
Chicane, yeah.
But I need to be on the right side in order that I can get good sideways slide into the turny bits.
Yeah, you want to come in from the right, straight, turn hard, and then get your car to sort of start to rotate, and then put the pad down and come out. It's tricky though.
I was in the middle and I wasn't sliding much, I was turning, but when I'm on the right I can actually slide into that bit.
I'm very pleased I managed to give you a car width. I oversteered. I didn't let up. I steered extra hard, and it seemed to do quite well.
Yeah, clean races, not spoiled by faults.
Yeah, but in that case, I didn't even slow down. I just steered harder.
I'm not a fan of the xylophone in the ear.
What, Budum? Oh, I haven't got. I haven't got the new noises. I don't know why. I just got Budum.
Ooh.
Wait, they've changed like the join and leave noises.
Yep.
Now
and the mute and unmute.
that's odd. That should be part of the brand of Discord by now. Like ICQ's noises were iconic. MSN messengers again, and you began to. It doesn't matter what they are as long as they're consistent.
Yeah, they've changed the notification sound as well, which is very disturbing.
Yeah, I wonder if there's well, not that I mind particularly, but I'd much rather have the option to turn on speed that just said Izzard has joined the channel, or whatever.
Like Microsoft Game Voice. Maybe they've changed it to fit better with the PlayStation sounds or something.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was mishearing.
We need the MSN nudge back.
Uh-oh, yeah, oh, that was brilliant. The oi!
Can I get past before the turn?
Probably not.
No, I can't. I just get squished, and I more got into the line.
I thought you said you weren't past, sorry. I didn't look, I was busy trying not to hit the outer wall.
That was my way of saying for sure I'm gonna get parallel.
So I thought from what you said that you had chickened out.
Well, I kinda did, but I still stayed on the parallel thing.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes!
What the hell, you got away like a rocket out of that one. How'd you manage that?
Coming in much narrower on the hairpin, so I can lay apex and carry more speed down the straight. Also, if you notice, I just knocked a second off my best lap. It's alright, I messed that corner up, so it's all swings and roundabouts. God, I'd love to drive a car like this, around something like this.
Would certainly crash.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't though, because you'd end up driving a lot slower. It's like when you have those supercar experiences and they don't let you come out of third gear.
Are they really not?
No, oh no. There's one near us. So there's a track called Elvington. And they used to do track days, but now they only do supercar experience days because they make more money out of it. And there's a, Ariel Atom and Lamborghini this and Porsche that. But with the Ariel Atom, I think you're only allowed to go between third and fourth. They don't let you put it in first or second. You pull away in third, and you can change it to fourth and back again, and that's it.
Fair enough. I suppose this is a way of keeping them from being crashed.
Well, there's nothing to hit. It's a runway. It's a space shuttle compatible runway.
No, the UK had a space shuttle compatible runway.
Yeah, Elvington.
Isn't Nuki also something like that?
Nuki is compatible with Blue Origin.
Virgin Galactic or whatever it is.
Oh, Virgin Galactic. Sorry, that's it, not Blue Origin. I am watching the spaceship stuff with fascination. I'm genuinely surprised, given how many people watch SpaceX, that they've never considered like subscription stuff for like premiere access to their to exclusive videos and
oh bollocks
and things. I guess they need money of such an enormous amount. Probably a few thousand or even 100,000 people subscribing at $10 a month probably isn't much to them. But yeah, I cannot wait for the first test of the Starship and to watch the chopsticks on Godzilla catch it out of the air. I am. This is the thing of science fiction.
The what?
So we've got Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy.
Yeah.
Right. So the next one's called Starship. And it's a lot bigger. It is a lot bigger. But it doesn't have landing legs. So it will never land again. Once it takes off, that's it. It never touches the ground again. So what they're doing is they have a 500-meter tower, maybe, with a pair of arms out it. And the spaceship comes down, hovers between the arms, that then gently catch the spaceship out of the air and hold it in the air. And then they set it back down on the launch pad for the next launch.
That sounds completely insane.
You should see it. It's a sight to behold. But yeah, they're talking about the spaceship will take off, do its thing, land, be caught, be refueled, and take off again. They're talking about almost instant turnaround on this, which is crazy and awesome.
I want to be at the like party that they're at where they're discussing this and coming up with the idea, because there is no way that was come up with sober.
Well, I mean, if you are interested, and I will let the details come out as I get them, I want to watch the first launch of a spaceship from Europe, which should happen next year in Scotland. We've never launched a spaceship before. We've always gone on the back of Russian, Indian, Chinese, or American spaceships.
Yep.
And it's from the arse end of Scotland, and I do mean the arse end of Scotland.
Isn't it up near John O'Groats or something?
No, it's like the most northerly part of Scotland.
I thought the most northerly part was John O'Groats.
It's in the middle. Like, it's the most northerly middle part.
Most northerly middle part.
Well, yeah, it's not the John O'Groats is the most easterly part. It's the most middly part.
I'll have to trust you on that one.
It's worth a look, by the way, on Google Maps, because right now, A, there isn't anything, and B, quite importantly, those roads will not take spaceships. So I don't know how much construction they're going to have to do. But seeing how much SpaceX has managed at the Boca Chica site over the last year, well, America could do it. I'm not sure England, well, Scotland can.
Can't even build a train from London to Leeds.
Oh, yeah. I'm afraid I don't often agree with the BBC have your say, but this case I do. People pointed out if it was really about levelling up the north, they would have started at Leeds and worked their way downwards, not the other way around.
Can't
That
argue with
bloody
that.
levelling up phrase.
Oh my god.
It's so naff.
It's horrible. Like someone obviously played Warcraft. Like a young cabinet minister came up with it, or something. It's just, it is.
I don't like the way they say it completely non-ironically, as if it's always been a thing. Like they use it like it's, you know, and not that they're desperately trying to get it adopted as a thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's our term. They can't take it.
Yeah. We should shout ding every time they say it.
Brats.
Brats.
Do you remember Dark Space, by the way? Which I still play very rarely. Yeah, because in that one, when you leveled up, everyone got the notification, so you get like 1,000 people shout grats back at you.
Turns out I don't remember Dark Space,
Oh.
because when you said Dark Space, I was thinking of
Dead
someone
Space?
we used to know with a similar name.
Ah.
Oh,
Guy with Go on.
Dark Space is one of the very, very first MMOs. It's a spaceship-based MMO. I'm sure we played it pre-Jumpgate.
But do you remember there was a guy that came to a few of our lands who had very long blonde hair and a trench coat? It was called Dark something, or
You don't mean Damocles?
no, it was more like Dark something. Well, I crashed, but pretty pleased with the lap time.
Well, have you seen What We Do in the Shadows?
Yeah, I'm
Well-
not fond of it.
Well, you're wrong. But anyway, a friend of mine posted... Well, a friend of mine's girlfriend posted... Oh, did the race finish? I wasn't paying any attention. Did I do a whole lap and a bit and didn't notice? Yeah, they posted a What We Do in the Shadows related dog story, but I couldn't work out who the fuck it was, because I'm not friends with Cheryl, but I am friends with Pete, and I'm like, who the fuck is Pete? How do I know him? I'm looking at the mutual friends and I can't work out how I knew
Pete
him.
the Hare.
Pete the Hare, yes.
His girlfriend was called Cheryl.
It was, yes. Well, she still is.
I remember that. I remember she suffered from very bad arthritis and was
Oh.
in pain a lot.
I did not know that.
Uh,
Well, she has a dog called Guillermo.
And I am getting parallel on left.
Oh my
On the
god.
left.
Crashed!
Yeah. You said I'm getting parallel, so I looked in the only direction you could sensibly be. You weren't there, and then I looked to the left, and holy shit, that was a crash. Wow.
Yeah, you're upside down. How do you get you back?
That was I had to kind of disassociate from crashes like that. That's a bit too much like crashing a real car by just sort of looking around, not thinking about what's happening too much. Yeah, you said getting parallel, so I looked right, and then I was like, oh, he's on the left. Look left, and then I smashed into the wall at full speed.
Oh, I think this car might be knackered.
Warning was supposed to help. Seemed like it didn't do that.
No, you managed to psych me out in a very special way. Si, on the Bobo strap, do you have the back bit as low as it can be, or do you have it up high?
yeah, sometimes, often, it's comfortable to pull it as low, like below the back of my head is sometimes comfortable, and sometimes not.
Yeah.
And I've actually I've put a strap across the top as well, because I was finding it would slip more easily without the strap across the top.
Because when I had to
So
leave
I have to adjust that as well.
when I had to leave last time, because I put the strap low and then I put it too tight, and that gave me a massive pain on my occipital
Yeah.
bone. And
Yeah, because it's so many things you can adjust on it, that it can be comfortable in multiple positions, but it can also be uncomfortable in multiple different positions.
because I try to normally keep VR headsets quite loose, but because of the nature of, well, this track and this rig, it can shake the headset like out of focus.
Yes.
So I'm having, but I think that's what I had. So I've raised it up a couple of inches now. So Andy and I are going to battle for last place.
Yeah, when it starts to hurt, though, you can generally find an alternative configuration that also works and is comfortable, and sometimes you have to switch between them.
I did see I think it was by the same people, Bobono VR. They also do a cooler that goes on the top and blows air into the headset. Which I thought was interesting to keep you a bit less sweaty.
Yeah, useful if you do very fitness games and music rhythm games and stuff.
No.
Shaka, is your car buggered?
Might be a bit. It's been squished at least once.
Not by me. You take that
No
back.
comment.
Yes, by you.
No, it wasn't. I hit the wall, not you.
Theatering in an
definitely
upcoming
hit him.
movie.
That's a discussion for later, isn't it?
Well, I, for one, enjoyed your crash.
Oh, I didn't. God.
I got a front row seat.
I don't think I've actually crashed the car quite so many times. I was genuinely 4 or 5 rolls, and then ended up upside down. I'm in the front of your car, Andy.
Nothing. I didn't crash it when I left the pits.
Oh yes, you didn't turn left, did you? You went straight on.
This is true.
That's another thing.
Lap times are very tight.
Good. I'm at the back now.
Serves you right for winning.
Just have to work on my lap time.
You could definitely get better laps out of this car though, because I'm not even getting into 6th gear.
Bollocks.
Too fast, Andy.
A little bit.
Say hello to Mr. Wall for me though.
Nice ice cream.
Oh man, get me an ice cream.
Isn't it supposed to be snowing in Leeds?
I don't think you understand, Andy. I checked with my postman. I'm in the north. I am definitely and honestly in the north. It can be snowing outside and the ice cream vans will still come round. I've seen them in the snow, hail, thunderstorms, the works.
Nicely clean.
Thanks. I've been practicing every time we play.
Perfect practice makes perfect.
Oh, I can't see him now. Where's he gone?
Backed out for the turn.
I'm calling beginner's luck on the fastest lap I got because I don't know what I did.
You're pushing it a little bit hard and then you're screwing up. So I mentioned to Tad, taking the corners 5 or 10% safer will give you better laps because you're coming out of the corners better.
No. I was so close to you then.
Yes, I saw.
Well, I'm not last, so pretty pleased with that.
I haven't screwed this corner up once this race yet. Oh, screwed that one up though. Oh! Something reaction time. My God, you must have taken
I just
that
want to
corner.
get past, I don't care.
You must have taken that corner amazingly to hit me with that speed.
Yeah, I think something's clicked.
Too fast. No, you can't do that. Oh, were you having a skid? Ah, my headset. Oh no.
What?
No. So I looked behind me, and the headset got confused, and my my face shrunk into my crotch, and I had to sit up really high to see what was going on. So, you know, in at the end of Inner Space when they all got made small, that suddenly happened. I suddenly shrunk down a foot and had to sit really high so I could see what was going on.
Oh my God, look at my lap time.
I was about to say.
I must have figured something out.
That's 0.9 seconds faster than my fastest ever.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
My record is 43.8. No, you can. I mean,
Never be repeated.
you hit me at such a speed there. I mean, I'd lost a bit, but you must have really, really done it right.
Ooh, I get the corner. I can't push this one too bad.
Nah, I had to avoid. I had to dodge you then.
I did tuck right in.
Yeah. Oh, I'm like a mile behind now.
That's fine. That won't stay that way for long. If I'm anything to go by.
Oh, not good from Schalke. Oh, this is way too close. If Schalke hits anything, I am going to be inside him.
Oh, sexy.
No, in the bad way. Oh, here's Ducky. I'm going faster than Schalke, but not far. I'm going to have to back off. I'm not going fast enough to achieve anything.
Oh, too fast.
Oh, yes, you were. Bloody hell, Schalke. That was. I was less than a car length from you for that whole period. That was amazing.
Oh, if I didn't hit the wall so much, I'd be level with you two by now. I keep catching up and then hitting a wall, which is not really catching up at all.
Well, it's catching up briefly. It's cornering with style. Oh,
The false sense of catching up is what it is.
Oh, that was a nice. That was a nice drift, though.
Oh right, my gearbox only does 5th and 6th now.
Oh,
that's new.
I have never had it break like that. Come on, Schalke.
I should probably take that a bit wider, but yeah, have to deal with that now for now.
Right, sometimes with the chicane, I rely on accelerating to pull myself out of line with the corner. Like, in other words, if I don't accelerate, I'll hit the corner. So I need like that sort of centripetal force to push me outwards. So yeah.
Whoa!
I
That
hit the
was
wall
tight.
because I was.
Yeah.
I hit the wall because I was counting on moving outwards. If you see what I mean.
Yes. I don't think I touched you, Shaukus. I think that was a clean overtake. But yeah, this car's four-wheel drive, so applying power will, in a corner, will apply rotation. Like good rotation, whereas a rear-wheel drive car will apply bad rotation.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think the thing that's clicked for me won't work in a rear-wheel drive car or front-wheel drive car.
Put power in.
Front-wheel drive's still pretty good. Front-wheel drive will pull you out, but isn't quite so good at rotating. Wow, I'm parked by the fast part of the track. My goodness me, you go quickly there.
Oh, that actually killed my car. Like, completely dead. Oh, no. Hang on. I've lost a battery and oil.
It's not quite what I love.
There's Dookie.
There's cars everywhere! If I'd been a bit wider then I would have got past you, but there's no room and I had to slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that was awesome. Holy hell. Get back here. I thought I'd taken that corner really well and you just shot out of it.
Oh dear.
I think you clipped the inside very
this is
slightly
too
there.
fast.
Oh, stupid petrol cars and their torque bands. Good job, Andy. Another record from you. Oh, I hit the inside wall that time.
Oh, bollocks.
Yes!
What?
Shauker's on the left. No!
I can't do the slide.
Right, I'm at the back now, might as well go for it.
Oh my god, sorry!
Hello.
Wow. Well, you overtook me on the first half of the corner. Let's focus on the positives.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I was already at the back, so didn't have much to lose.
Excuse me, Andy.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that was... I'll say cheeky, that was just a bit tight. And then there was one. I am getting better. I'm now getting the shift light from 5th. But unfortunately, going into 6th means I'm then about to get the hill. And I don't have the gearing to do it. Yeah, those tram lines are horrendous. The ones that you're parked by, Andy.
Tram lines?
If you reverse up like 5 feet, you'll see them. There's tram lines across the road. You can't.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, my God, did they cause the rig to? And I'm pretty sure.
Look.
And I'm pretty sure
All
just
right.
to the right is Sheffield train station. First in front of you, that's Sheffield train station. Why is this guy called Lexus LFA?
Yay! I've got the horn band now.
Okay,
Someone's just tightened their face.
that was me. I'm tightening it up higher now, seeing how that does me.
On your left.
Oh, damn you, Andy! Bloody hell!
Oop.
That was really good. On your right.
No.
Oh, beautiful. Come on.
We were all. I had like multiple cars on the corner with me at the same time, and that's all I was worrying about. Oh God, Ducky's beside me during this corner.
Oop.
Sorry.
That chicane is awful.
It is.
Great. Gonna get overtaken here. Mostly because I fucked that up completely.
Damn right you are. Whoopsie.
Do I have time to gain on that last margin?
No, mess that corner up. Ducky has gotten ahead. Oh, no he hasn't. He's losing his Oh dear, I wish he was on voice chat because I have substantial overlap. I don't know if I can leave him a gap. No, I can't.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah,
now
not
both going to
good.
the chicane together. No, side by side I meant.
No!
Oh, 4 perfect laps, and you mess it up at a very bad time.
There's no
Yeah.
fall.
Whoa!
Yes!
That was
Something
you.
happened there.
Yeah, I think that was you.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure, but I think I slid a little bit into Zhauka, and you both bled off speed, and then I nip past on the inside. That was an awesome finish. Holy hell. When we're doing multiple laps of no fuck up racing, it does get quite stressful.
It's like stakes stacking up
Yes.
and then tension building up.
But I've said this before, this is why Euro Truck Simulator is really good. Because once you've done a 15-minute journey going, oh, this game is boring, it's not a real game, and you're a minute out from your destination, you're like, I can't screw up now, I must do everything right. And it's a similar sort of thing here. Once you've done 4 laps without fucking up, the tension is on. Like I said, if you hadn't fucked up, you'd have sailed in, having been first the entire race. But you made one...
Well,
Quite one
because
mistake.
Schalke got in my way.
Well, yeah, but I think you nudged the wall and he caught up, and then it all went wrong.
Oh, and I didn't hit the wall.
Oh.
I didn't hit the wall. I was just... There wasn't room for both of us. If I didn't have Schalke alongside me, I think it would have been okay.
What I mean is, though, everything...
He's going some.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? Oh! Too fast! Yeah, so he's never done this car and track combination before. I've seen his personal best right down, and he's definitely not on stock. So that's what I mean. He hasn't sat there and played this track and learned it and tweaked his setup. He's just alt-tabbed out and Googled City Track Classic FXR best setup and downloaded it.
He's coming through.
He ain't.
And
Oh,
nice push.
you-
Oh, nicely done, Izzo. That was superb. If you could just hit the chicane, either of the walls, no, fine.
Thank you.
Juki, or this isn't motorbike racing, keep it on 4 wheels.
Oh, we're going into the same thing again. Schalke, I'm on your right.
Yeah, I'm not squishing right there.
No,
That's right.
no, it's fine. That was me.
That was not ideal.
Good.
Always so sympathetic.
Oh, I still early apex on that final hairpin, for heaven's sake. At that time, Andy, you're like, how did you get away? I did the corner right, and you come out with tons of velocity, then you carry it all the way down the straight. But I keep screwing it up and being over-eager on my turn-in. I did that one right, though. So if I could do this right, I should be able to slingshot past Izzard. That's the plan. No, way too wide. I think Ducky has got it on 0 wheels now. And you didn't need to brake then, Izzard. You weren't going that fast. I wasn't expecting you to. And you suddenly got very big.
Well, I fucked up.
Oh, no. Quick.
That's right. I'm working on my lap times more than winning.
Oh, Schalke, you broke my car. I was gonna let Izzard win because that you deserve that, and then
Oh my god. There were so many cars.
So, oh, it's Oscar. We've had them before.
yes. Wait, why vote cancelled? Evening, Tad.
Yo.
Xylophone
Hey, Tad.
noise. Ow!
What's that?
Apparently, Discord's got new noises. I don't have it for some reason, but I'm sure I'll get it.
I don't have them either yet.
I haven't got it on this machine. It needs to do an update, clearly.
But I restarted Discord. And
Yeah.
I'd
Well,
like
I'd
to
beat it up.
have.
Oh.
I'd like to have per server notifications determined by the server. So when I get a brrrr noise, I know which server is the message is coming from.
Oh.
No.
Oh, Shaka bumped the outside wall
Oh
there.
my god. Oh dear.
What's going on?
Ah.
Nothing.
Oh, good.
I'm in last.
Yeah. You tried to keep it. Keep yourself from being last, though.
It sounds like very expensive nothing, I have to say.
Who went in the pits?
I did up 4 stars.
Huh. You don't have to do that right away.
I don't, but
Ugh.
then I know my position will stay.
Ow.
Hi, Dad. Yep.
Ah.
Your internet's looking good, Tad.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone in the house right now, so that's nice.
There's no one in your house. Are
No
you
one using the internet.
Are you a ghost? Oh, fuck.
Internet ghosts.
Mm-hmm. The best kind.
Ooh, I just did a curry burp and I just can taste cardamom now.
Oh god.
Charming.
It's better than what you taste most of the times you burp.
No, it isn't. What?
Oh.
My burps always taste delicious. Would you like me to burp into a jar and send it to you?
No, thank you.
I could add it as a Patreon rewards tier.
Ah. No, I was making semen jokes, but alright.
No, burp. Burp. Burps come out the other end. Or another end.
Ah.
Stop this conversation.
I've been back on Xbox Live again.
Oh, I have done terrible things to my car. Shit.
Oh, I did that.
You were supposed to stop the
Oh, why
conversation.
break then? What the hell was I thinking? It's a silly break.
Whoa!
It ruined everything.
Just, yeah, there's 3 cars. Okay, I'm out. No, you're supposed to fucking brake, not just plow into it. So Oscar, instead of going around, is just shoving people out of the way when they. So I crashed in front of him. So he didn't brake or turn, and then just tried to push Ducky out of the way.
Good face.
No! No!
Wait,
Where am I?
there's a spinning arrow on my screen. I'm glad I didn't give up. Never give up. Never surrender.
It's okay. Apparently, I've got time to do 2 pirouettes and carry on.
fuck.
I'd like to see that in the video. This is showing off. It looks like I'm showboating just before the finish line.
Yeah, you're still 12 seconds ahead even after your pirouette.
Double pirouette, thank you.
Sorry, double pirouette. So is it that one? But yeah.
Remember, to win the race, you must first spin like a spinning top.
But yeah, Oscar didn't bother slowing down when it all went tits up in front of him, just ploughed into everyone and then said, good race.
Oh my god, it's just been replaced with a Tad. I blinked and
Ta-da!
he changed it to Tad.
Oh, what was that?
That's my nose tanks.
That was awful.
Oh.
That was a proper
Good answer.
horrid noise.
Just a soda stream opening.
A soda stream?
Yes.
You opened a soda
That's-
stream?
Yeah. It's the only way you can get the drink out.
Ah. I never had a soda stream, but I know a bunch of people who did, and everyone
How
was
did
like,
you never have one?
because I knew people who did, and I was like, oh, can we have them? We're like, we haven't got any gas. Well,
Oh yeah, no, I've got pretty good at that. The solution is to buy 4 of the damn cylinders and keep them on rotation.
can you not get a solar powered machine that can condense it out to the atmosphere?
I told you about my argument in Curry's PC World, because they do cylinder exchanges, and they said, yeah, you got to go to customer service. So I took my empty cylinders, and they started asking me for my name and postcode and so on. And I was like, well, you know, no, what are you doing? And they're saying, oh yeah, you've got to put it in as a refund. Well, no, that's not how SodaStream works. I give you the old cylinders, you give me full ones. It's just you scan this barcode here. No, we've got to put it in as a. I said, I'm not giving you my name and address so you can exchange these cylinders. So find another solution. In the end, they put their own name and address.
That was. So, Oscar hit Tad, lost loads of speed, and I capitalised at quite some insane relative velocity.
Yeah, and I somehow caught up with you all, and I'm now further behind than I was before. That's how it goes.
Well, in the nicest way, Tad is slowing everyone down, but that's not a bad thing.
I can't believe I'm at the front still, to be completely honest with you.
You're such a wide ass.
Well, this car is really good for this track. There's not a lot of places to overtake, and the car is fast and reacts well. Whoa, Tad, that was a bit early, what the fuck?
You ramming people and then complaining about their style.
Technically, Tad rammed me, I was already braking. He just brake quicker.
You can't
Right,
ram
I've got
from
you all up now,
front.
so someone needs to make a mistake. Andy,
Oh my
Yep.
god.
I
There
nominate
y'all
you.
go. There y'all go. Have fun.
Sorry about the back of your car,
Hey
Tad.
DJ.
I can't
What's
see
that?
I can't see the track anymore, so I'm gonna have to just remember it.
Oh, I've gone wide. Very wide.
Oh,
Oh, there you are.
then it's hard. When
Oh
one
fucking
stop.
hell! I'm in first place. Oh, second place, first place. That means Schalke's probably right alongside me.
Schalke
Yep.
is alongside
Yes, he
you.
is.
You can squeeze left,
Well,
and I want squeeze right.
there's a wall coming.
Okay, it's 3 abreast out here.
Oh my god, where did Oscar come
You
from?
don't need to
Where
charge.
did you
You need to do it
What?
for.
Oh god!
Andy, let off the accelerator when that happens. Oh, that was such a good overtake. Ruined by Andy going, I'm just going to just push you out the way because you're in front.
Seems like you squeezed in the wall.
No, I didn't hit anything. Andy hit me.
You might have dodged
Just
when
squirting it when he's
parking on
sticking
me
to it.
before.
I definitely dived in at the last moment on my overtake, but I think it was clean.
was reasonably clean.
I can't tell.
I think, yeah.
There's this thing.
I can't look left.
when you feel it's a brilliant and amazing overtake, you look on the replay and going, "What the fuck was I doing?"
Yeah, I can't really look slightly left. I've basically got full left lock or nothing.
Well, considering I started in last place, I'll take that.
Nice.
Although I might have been a little bit rude to Schalke using my car.
It's fine. Hey, Andy.
It was a nice situation where squishing was in danger, and I took very left, and the other car took very right, both unnecessarily apart.
That was, yeah, but I watched that. That was an awesome corner by the pair of you.
Was that me and you, Schalke?
I think you came the middle. I was having super separation.
Nice.
Oh, I don't want to be here. What's the best strategy at the start? Is it just floor it and then put it into gear?
Floor it now, build up your boost to 26 bars, accelerate up on green, and accelerate up on accelerate up at about 38 miles an hour. Actually, you're on auto, so you don't need to do that.
It's true.
I can't even get parallel. Now would be barging if I now touch. So let's not touch. Now I won't squish right if you don't squish left.
Alright, I hit the wall anyway.
Don't do that.
I don't need a car there to
I
hit the
didn't
wall.
check on my left, sorry. No, no, Ducky.
That's an unclean part.
Oh,
Ducky, I think you're on the stream. I think you had overlap then. I didn't check left, I apologise. I was too busy trying to take the corner quickly so I didn't have to worry.
how did I get screwed in all that? Hang on a minute, I'm now in sixth.
It might be that you're
Oi.
braking too long, Andy, possibly. Which
Possibly.
really kills things.
You're not
Like a
accelerating
fraction
hard
of a
enough.
second. Well, yeah, but that's kind of if you're already flooring it, there's not much you can do. Whereas you can always brake slightly for slightly less time, as long as you can control it. Like holding your brake pedal down for a fraction of a second too long is kind of devastating to your forward position, I've found.
Brake finger.
I think my car's a bit knackered. I hit the wall quite fast then.
This being part of the race and going past people is new to me, new territory. So the fact I keep starting at the back and getting to the front is quite a novel.
He's worked it out. Quick, change the track.
And now the reverse of the track in rear-wheel drive cars. Nah, Ducky, you should have taken that one. That was yours.
Oh, I think I'm pressuring Schalke a little bit.
Well, there's two cars right up
That's
your
all right.
arse, so hopefully.
He's left some blue paint on the chicane there.
And if Arska screws up a
Oh.
corner, Andy is going to end up inside him.
Pretty good at this corner though.
I love your confidence.
Yeah, that's better. Put the power down much earlier.
Oh, here comes Oscar. He just seems to have a faster car.
Best lap from Schalke.
who was doing stuff.
Andy, I've got some yellow paint chips on my windscreen from the way you took that corner.
Now please don't ram or squish onto files, stretch, and then you still do that.
You messed that up then, didn't you, Andy? Messed that up, didn't you?
You still got overtaken.
Bugger. Fuck you, ducky. Whoa!
Oh,
I ducked then. It doesn't help in VR. Doesn't matter, Andy. I only wanted to beat you.
Yeah, trying to tap in. Although now I have to call whether I blocked multiple times on the finish line. Yeah.
So, if you're smart, and I'm not saying you're not, you can do your first block by moving to the racing line, your second block by moving off the racing line, and then you can return to the racing line. So you can get 3 legal blocks, it's just a bit tricksy.
Except future Schalke is always watching.
Three blocks there are, no more, no less. Two blocks you shall not do, unless you then proceed to 3. Whoopsie, that was a drift. Whoa!
That was a barge. You want to start again?
No, I'm good.
Yes.
oh no!
Okay. You sure?
No. But that was overlap! Oh god, look left. Hello.
Hi.
Don't let Ad disappear.
I don't do this track too well. You'll catch up. And sooner than I would expect to.
Whoa.
Gonna try, come left. Can I manage? No, no.
Oh.
No.
One clean one.
Now, Ducky messed that up, hit the wall.
So you get an 04 rather than an 01.
I think, which one is a victim of somebody else's accident? Bear in mind, Ducky can lose more speed by hitting the wall than you can with your brakes. There's no situation where you've left enough
collateral?
gap. Yeah, but it's,
84 is if you don't have the reaction plan.
even so, even if I have instant reflex, the moment he hits the wall, I stand on the brakes as hard as I can. That doesn't help me if he's hit the wall and blown off more speed than my brakes
You
can
can
apply.
predict the hit on the wall. The reaction doesn't start from the hitting of the wall.
He's drifting.
I don't think I can predict someone hitting the wall. Not unless it's an egregious error, but when they're just clipping it, definitely not.
Arxa, that was sick.
On your right, Andy.
Hello.
In front of you now. It's alright, I can't do this corner. I could have lost the ability.
The magic.
Yeah.
Lost your mojo.
Oh no.
Oof, oof. No.
Oh my
no.
god.
What's going on behind me? There's cars
That's
everywhere.
fine.
I looked.
Oh,
I checked my wing mirror and Andy's there, and that's cool. Then Schalke just sort of slides into my rear view mirror like the detectives from Hot Fuzz, just sort of slides in and stares at me.
Pretty specific, but I can understand it.
I love that film.
It's a good film. Not a British movie you would associate with a massive gunfight either.
Oh, it's such a clever film. If you've not watched a breakdown of it, it's worth it. The foreshadowing is incredible. And Edgar Wright is a film-making genius. Shaun of the Dead is almost as good. I don't think World's End is quite as good.
Now I'm gonna spot you on the chicane.
What happens? Here.
You hit the wall, and I don't have the reaction plan.
Well, so what was your plan, Schalke? Did you not predict I was going to hit the wall?
I was
Victims
predicting
freeze.
that you would not hit the wall.
Stop talking. Victims freeze.
Yeah.
For how long? Just the rest of the race?
Well, I was behind him.
Oh.
I mean, I was half a lap behind him, but...
Wow. 41 seconds.
Schalke, I was
Hey,
hoping
you got
we were both going to fit through, but we didn't. I mean, I didn't fit through.
Who got 41?
Oscar.
Arska, I think.
Arska.
Oh, wow. He's in a Concorde or something.
Definitely, yeah.
Ask him if he's racing stock config.
Well, we know he's not. Someone's already asked him for his config. It's much easier, as a rule, for everyone to go to stock than it is for us to all pick his setup and then make sure we remember. And oh my god, your wheels are bent. You alright, Tab?
There's the founder effect of being the first fast driver that gets copied after.
I got second. I'm so proud of myself.
It all went repeatedly tits up behind you. Yeah, but if you look at the lap times, Oscar is 3 seconds of anybody else. Like, it's all 41, 44, 45, 44, 45, 44, 45, 41.
I'll have to do me again for the evening.
Alright, well,
that.
nice to see you.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Catch you all later.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
I feel like we should start again because Dookie was AFK.
Yeah.
Fine. Let's have restart where restart is not France.
I thought it was if Izzard was
We're on
in front,
what?
we
In
restart.
front?
If Izzard is in front, we restart.
I'm still behind him.
That's the rule.
What? No.
Yeah.
I'm behind Dookie again, but is he going to move this time?
Well, I always assume whoever's in front of me isn't going to move, and I always give my car a slight angle. Always. No, it's not.
Oh, fuck's sake. I guess he's just not here at all then.
Is that you, Shulker? No, that was Gek. Look out for Gek. Oh, well, he's definitely back.
Is he though?
He said he was sorry and voted to restart.
Oh. I was doing alright then. So, have you been following the saga of the kid who shot up the school's parents?
Oh yeah, they're just as in trouble as he is.
Have you followed up the last part of it? Oops. It's brilliant.
They've got them on separate cells.
They decided to run away to Canada so they couldn't be extradited, but they weren't allowed to go into Canada because they're
Because they weren't
anti-vaxxers.
vaccinated.
I don't know a vaccine, so they turned them away. Yeah, I think it's just brilliant. Oh wow, that was a great overtake.
That was very well done.
Thank you. Little bit of luck, but I did overtake 4 people without hitting anyone.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm gonna be
That's not
behind you.
That's not me,
Honking the
Schalke.
horn.
I'm being pushed.
It was me.
No, I braked and then I braked, hit you, and then hit you again without coming off the brake because someone pushed me, and I think somebody pushed hard. I mean, I think someone was pushed.
Someone slowed down in front of a lot of people. That's what happened there. Shulker, what are you doing?
Okay, well. I've seen BTCC racing
You
less
like
good than
Dookie's
this.
car.
I think we're all doing very, very
We
well.
like Dookie's skin.
Yes, it is cool. Oh, a bit
Who
drifty there,
doesn't love
Schalke.
Nyan Cat?
How'd you like that, Schalke?
That's not Schalke behind you.
What?
It's Get.
Oh, who is it?
It's Get.
Yeah. He's got the same color car.
Well, how rude.
Just message him. Why
Imitation.
are you Get?
the sincerest form of flattery.
So, again, Schalke, I slowed down, didn't hit you, and Oscar rammed me into you.
I'm noticing a common point of failure.
Yes, Schalke.
Please, go faster.
My freedom of expression.
But you are free. You are free to express yourself, but you're not free of consequences.
Mm-hmm.
I had to come off the gas at the wrong point, so not to hit Schalke out. I looked behind me to make sure it was safe. It wasn't,
No.
and then I hit the wall because I'd become distracted.
And side swiping going on.
Rubbing is racing. The problem is that rubbing also tends to result in injected physics objects, unfortunately.
I lost a tire. No.
Is that a question or a statement?
Both.
Or is that because you definitely lost one tyre, but you're not sure if you lost the other one?
No.
Did I lose?
Surprisingly, I have not lost a tire.
Ah, so you thought his statement was, have I lost a tyre?
Yeah.
It turns out I've been doing well, and my tires are all still here.
I've been reading a lot of the horror stories from all the new Tesla owners, and one poor bugger managed to get a puncture on the way back from picking his car up. Another one managed to badly curb both of his wheels as he got home for the first time. It's like, oh,
well,
no.
gets it out of the way, doesn't it?
I haven't curbed my tyres, my wheels.
Some people have a propensity for it.
Well,
What's that? It just went flying majestically off the track. Because Ducky got him off his roof.
oh, we're out in front, Tad. Good luck.
I'm gonna need it.
See, my thing is slingshotting past people on the straight. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with being out in front. I'll just be the wrong speed. Oh, what happened? I'm sorry, did I not leave you enough room?
Yeah, I guess that was unclean. Forge, and that was a kind of a ram.
Oh my god, there's like 3 abreast through the chicane.
I got bumped 5 different times. Yeah, that one was kind of a bad one.
Wait, so I did a brilliant overtake and you lot can't patiently go through. It is Ducky.
Wasn't me.
It is Ducky. I told you it was Ducky.
Well, he can't spell.
Well, I think he's brilliant. I don't care what you say. But with a K and not a CK. Yeah. Oh, Ducky.
Fine, fine, fine. At least we know now.
Now we know.
Before it was just that he couldn't spell and you couldn't pronounce. Now
Oh
we
no.
know.
But now I go, oh sorry Ducky.
It's interesting. I can see the whole of one of Schalke's tyres.
Oh dear.
Hey!
Didn't mess that corner up too badly for once.
Who? Me?
Me? You're miles
Oh.
away. You can fuck off.
No, everybody always catches up when I do corner because I suck at it.
Oh, your internet's just starting to go a bit scary.
Oh no.
No ram, please.
They will ram.
Are you two go?
I can't get this corner right. I can't come out of it. I know
No, I can't either.
you're supposed to slow down more, steer across, late apex. I just can't manage it. I mess it up every single time. This corner I've got down, that's cool. This one, yeah, not too bad.
Well, no one gets this one right, so it doesn't really matter how
I
bad
have
you are at
absolutely
it.
aced it at least once out of 100 times.
I'm trying to ace it like, 4 in 10.
Yeah,
But it's this last
4
corner.
consecutive ones.
But trail break in, and I haven't blood enough speed, so I can't get in and late apex. And now I've lost too much speed for the exit.
That was all my fault, right, Cholka?
Yeah. Side swiping on turn. And I ram.
Oh,
Quite catastrophic consequences.
that's fine.
No, it's not.
My internet's starting to be touchy, so I need to get out of the pack anyway. Thank you.
Your internet looks mostly alright. I've got one other person with a high ping right now, but I'm not sure who it is. Oh, Ducky. Ducky touched me. I can show you where on the car if you like, Shauka.
I kinda saw. Bloop. That's not barge. I was almost hit.
Oopsie! That was close. Like I may have just lost my left wing mirror.
No.
I wish that was a thing. That would be brilliant if you could damage the wing mirrors by coming too close to stuff.
No,
Anybody want
If you
to
roll
roll
it,
other
it
people's
beats them
car.
up.
Oh my word, look at that finish.
Yeah.
That
quite
was crazy.
close.
Was that 3 seconds in it?
No, 400ths of a second between first and third. I was one.
Wow, if that looks so close, then like the 1 centisecond differences are like tiny.
Yes, I mean that was. I didn't even see Ducky. I was looking at Arska, who was maybe a car length behind me at that sort of rate.
And that's after jiggered him pretty good.
Ducky, we do record all the races, and occasionally we do commentary on them. But Shauka does a weekly digest of the best bits, which is pretty amazing.
No, the most egregious bits, the most violating bits. Although it has not been
Judged by
so
panel of
open.
1.
The most valacious?
Hellacious.
Okay.
Voluptuous.
Oh,
My
this
goodness.
is way too many cars abreast. So we got through there 3 abreast without too much in the way of
That was
impacts.
4.
I didn't look left. Whoa, nope.
No.
Get hit someone.
No.
Because I'd hit things.
I hit things. Right. Time for the
I'm afraid Oscar does not checking his blind spots. Dude, you do not have any sort of rights right now.
Oh no, Izor, you could have come back.
So one of the things you can try and do in a corner is just make your car annoyingly wide, which is what I was trying to do. And actually did quite well, and then I messed something else up.
What I was doing that lap, I was at first.
No, I took the corner a bit wider because I knew Oscar was going to try and come past from the outside. I don't have to leave him room until he's got overlap, you see. Oopsie, hit the wall. Oh, held it there. Ducky, I'm not sure if that was luck or skill, but it looked quite impressive. Yeah, I seem to have lost the art of that corner. It'll probably help when I turn the racing line back on.
Not really. I've got it on. That doesn't help me a lot.
But I have the same issue on this I do on real tracks. I often do a very poor job of using all of the track. Thank you, Shelka.
You're welcome. Do I manage to... Am I at top speed? Let's say not.
Wait, what happened to Ducky? Oh, did he have to pit in? Oh. Oh dear. Did he mess up his pit limiter or something?
Yeah, he went with a bit. Reason unknown.
Top up his washer fluid.
Important stuff. You okay?
Me? Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
Woo! How does he keep winding up on his side like that?
By ramming walls after the race.
I could use a change of track or car.
Sure. That's fine. What would you like?
Mid-speed open wheeler.
Should we do that on the, oh, what's it called? The South Bay track. We haven't done that one in a bit. What's it? Fern Bay Club. In the...
Oh my.
5 PM. Well, Juki, you can always, we won't kick you from the server just because you're AFK. Just, don't
Okay,
try.
I'm back. You have to do every race.
Oh, it's so low. Oh my god. So, in VR, when you get put into an open wheeler, I feel low. So at this point, my arse is a couple of inches.
This is a slow open wheeler.
It's the less powerful open wheeler, but not the slow. It's the slower. No, it's not even the slowest of the open wheelers, but it's not even close. It's the third fastest, I think.
With the slicks.
There are 3 more Formula style cars.
Evil slicks.
And
More than this.
yeah, and there's 3 less than it as well. So it's the middle one of 7. But yeah, the BF1's just too fast, really. It really is. The Fox and the V8, they are not very controllable. This one, on the other hand, it's not that fast, but it does go around corners well. So light.
Ease mode.
Oh! When I'm being rammed from behind when I'm just oblivious, it's not very nice.
Click that.
Not very nice.
But as Esme has said, it's when you do new car and new tracks when it separates the men from the boys. Because I don't know how fast you can take the corners, or what's the best line on this car.
I don't have a horn to honk at people. QQ.
No.
No,
And
so
everybody
good.
fast, so it's empty.
Well, looks like there's just 2 men left now.
Oh my.
What are you talking about?
You still with us?
It's
We're in
over
the
till it's over.
Oh, there you are, in my blind spot. I see you now.
Well, what's one more or less men between friends?
Oh, yeah?
A gooseberry.
You and I go to very different types of parties then.
Someone's got a sick tune. Oh, shit.
So you can brake almost as hard as you like in this car, because the tyres are so sticky, it's very hard to lock the wheels up. Because slicks.
Woo.
I mean, you can, but, you know, you have to try harder.
Have fun, Choka.
Yeah, Ducky, we've been looking for a way to either force stock or force that everyone has to use the same setup as the host, but for some reason the game doesn't seem to support it. Like, surprisingly, so they end up with people who download. No, yeah, but you should be able to. It's my server. So if I'm running a race, if I'm running a race series, I could be able to say, you all have to drive in 2-inch tyres, no turbochargers, and this gear ratio. And I'm amazed, given that I'm paying for this server, I can't configure it in the way I want. I understand some people don't want to, and that's fine, but they can go on their own servers. So yeah, it has surprised me that it doesn't seem to be an option.
Ducky, why don't you come on voice chat?
You get the link for the Discord?
Whoa. Well, you just Google Fortress Craft Discord and you'll find out. I've been a little bit bitchy towards Oscar, so he didn't manage to... oh no, he's getting past it with his faster gear ratios.
How did I flip my car?
Are you using your teeth to steer?
Yeah. No, I can't.
Yes! No, I'm trying to use my brain as a new wheel.
Yeah. No, I came out of the corner faster than Oscar there, and then he overtook me during the corner. No, Juki, the problem is there's no way to enforce it. The thing is, Oscar's beaten us every single race, and he might be brilliant, he might be absolutely amazing, but Probably not.
He's driving a different car.
Given that he was 4 seconds
Talking about
faster.
Johnny Manetic. Max. Okay. Max ain't here.
Oh, my handbrake isn't squeaking. I was about to say it's because this car doesn't have a handbrake, but that wouldn't be why.
What's not fair for the others? Oh.
Jake, you're talking about standard car setup.
Yeah.
The thing is, other people are going, oh, the standard car setups are so terrible! It's like, the important thing is, it's then driver skill. 100% about your driver skill, as opposed to, do you have a better setup? I mean, basically, if I come in second and Oscar's in front, I'm going to count myself as coming in first.
I'm assuming Oscar's not listening to the stream?
He's not, I don't think, but Ducky was talking to him. I assume Ducky's not in VR, so he can type. Typing's tricksy in VR. That was...
Oh!
Ducky,
that was real?
I don't believe that's the racing line. I think you possibly wanted to go
He
more
was
on
typing.
the I think he was typing. There's a wall coming up, so be careful.
There's a ramp coming up, apparently. Damn it!
Doodly-doo.
Every time I see something like paying me something silly. But...
No, in that case, that genuinely happened.
'Cause I've seen some really crazy things happen.
So Ducky's still upside down, and in the corner it goes, Ducky has updated his controls. What, the flight mode?
I think the only thing keeping these things on the ground is the fact that it's got arrow facing down instead of up. It's perfectly conceivable these things could go airborne.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's been plenty of Formula 1 races where they've lost the front or rear downforce, and the car just flies, it just takes off. And it's very, very scary. Oh, good lap, Tad.
Woo! Shulka's in my butthole right now. Oh god, Shulka, please.
Shaka, while you're there, put cocaine in it.
No, please don't! I gotta pass my drug tests for the army.
I can't believe you have drug tests in your country. I thought it was land of the free.
Not in the army.
Well, no, in the
army there is not mandatory, so...
In the US, being drug tested for work is a commonplace, widely accepted thing, which just boggles my mind.
You said it earlier. You're allowed to express yourself however you want, but you are not free from the consequences of it.
Yeah.
There are some jobs that, if you're doing drugs, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, but if you're like an office worker, they'll drug test you. But there was an episode of Mythbusters.
Susan, I'm afraid you've written 5,000 emails in the space of 20 minutes. Drug test time.
No, because there's an episode of Mythbusters about whether or not eating a...
freeze.
Oh, the poppy.
Yeah.
Alright, get that.
Bagel.
I want that in the
Yeah.
video, Shalka. Please.
But I was in front. Anyway,
You were crashed, and then you started reversing.
I didn't. No, I was still coming to a hole.
Well, let's see it in the video.
I bet you I wasn't in reverse at any point during that.
No, you started reversing, like your vehicle started backing up. You didn't freeze. You didn't put your foot on the brake.
No, because that's not necessarily better.
Oh my god, seriously, you're not going to argue this. You're just not. I criticise you for arguing everything. This is crazy. Like, you rolled across the track, and then before I got to you, you changed direction and started rolling back, so I couldn't avoid you because you changed direction as I was approaching you. That's all I'm saying.
So,
you could stand on the brake until I'd gone past.
Right, but you're saying as a blanket rule, I should come to a halt as soon as possible, even though if I continue to roll for one car length, I'll be off the track.
Shako, what do you mean when you say victims freeze?
Yeah, if you're on the road, you should come to a still, and then move once you see that it's clear.
Well, I had...
DJ's argument that you could slide to off-road, that's I guess maybe a edge case, but I would like disallow it
in this
until
case,
one gets better at it. Not at our skill level.
Well, I hadn't left the track. I was just in a flat spin along the track, and the only reason I started reversing was because I was still going in a certain direction and the car was backwards. Like I hadn't come to my bearings, but I wasn't going to slam on the brakes.
If you have a coming from behind, they want to be sure whether it going to the grass is clear or staying on the road is clear. And then having any uncertainty where the obstacle is very dangerous.
Yeah.
And in that way, having the obstacle still on the road can be safer than like it sliding into the grass.
Yeah, but I mean, I would say victims freeze is don't start accelerating, not come to a halt as soon as possible, no matter how dangerous it is. I had no time to ascertain how dangerous that was, or think about where anybody else was or anything. It was just like, I'm spinning.
I think uncontrollable slide is also pretty. So, like coming blindly to still, I would recommend. And I think
what it looked like to me as I came around the corner was that you were rolling forwards across the track, having spun.
Yeah.
Spinning. Or at least twizzled, and then you were then going backwards.
But I hadn't changed direction. I mean, I changed facing, but not velocity, right?
Yeah, I don't know now until we look at the replay. So.
It's the UF1, the Mini, the first Mini.
I think, yeah.
Dad? Why did you park just before the turn? I'm gonna fly.
Ducky, careful of those tyres.
You still do.
But like there, that's.
I went to the right of the tyres.
That was a good example. So there, Ducky lost control and started to spin off. If he'd started to brake, come to a halt to follow the freezing comments, I'd have hit him because he would suddenly have been losing speed much quicker.
He was quite fast off-road.
But if he had started to brake, he would have come at me much quicker, making himself more dangerous, not less dangerous.
I guess it starts at when you have span out. If you are just losing speed, that is not freezing territory, but having a clear line when the freezing rules.
Yeah.
If you're rolling around, then you should be still. I
understand the point, which is don't make yourself more dangerous than you need to be. I'm just, my point was I don't think I was. I don't think I've done anything other than just sort of span and hadn't even got my thoughts together about that spin before Izzard magically surprised me.
Well, I didn't appear there. But, I wasn't ahead of you and then behind you. I was behind you the whole time. Anyway, it's just a game.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, this is the thing about racing is as a rule, you try and do what you think is right at the time, and that doesn't necessarily mean it was with benefit of hindsight and third-person view.
Well, that's why the round tables are so interesting, because you can look at it with the benefit of different camera angles and looking at what brake pedals were doing and stuff.
Or if people are not watching them, are they too long? People who have watched them, wasn't it fun and interesting?
We got nearly 100 views on that one, which is not bad for a non-dev video for me.
I mean, I had videos I made years ago that only got a couple hundred views when I put them out, and then years later they got several thousand because for some reason the algorithms picked them up, giving them to everyone.
The algorithm got really good at some point where it was like, why not watch this brilliant video from 8 years ago? And you watch it going, what a brilliant video, why have I never seen it before?
Yeah, there's no perfect algorithm. I like YouTube though. Generally it gives me stuff it gives me more videos that I will find interesting than I've got time to watch, and I can't really criticise that.
Yes, because Amazon's is awful. So I like Mystery Science Theatre, which is where they watch really, really atrocious old films and then talk over them to make it funny. Yes, but Amazon now thinks I like watching really shit films unironically. Because I don't really want to watch Hercules versus the Moon Men unironically.
Yeah, you want to watch a riff track?
Yeah. But it's weird because it keeps recommending to me, Santa Claus versus the Martians. No, why would anyone watch this?
They spent money on those videos, damn it. They want you to watch it.
I don't think they did. I think a lot of them are out of copyright. Which is why they're there. Amazon's got enormous amount. Like, it's got all the Hammer horror stuff.
Then how do lawyers still control all the music?
They don't. Like, the Beatles are about to come out of copyright, aren't they?
Good luck with that.
I'm not really into the Beatles, but that new documentary does look interesting, where they've got this footage. Was it Peter Jackson that did it? And it's just
It might have been.
hours and hours of them in the studio. And it's nicely colour graded and
He
put
did
together.
it again.
I just, Sally, you remember you were talking about the cigarette lighter in this car? If you turn your steering wheel to 45 degrees to the right and lean forwards, I can read it. Battery check, something, system active, system check. What's it say in the middle left? System inactive. Oh, right, so that's a key. That's a key to turn it up, down, and up for battery check, straight for off, and down for down.
All right, system active, system inactive, battery check, system check.
It's weird where the detail has been put. Like the little plate on the right is very detailed, and then next to it, this crappy quality F.
Yeah. Probably because maybe that little thing is its own texture on a smaller poly, and the crappy F is on a much bigger wraparound.
It may have been that BMW insisted because these are all licensed BMW vehicles.
Maybe that'll be one of the first mods. High def interiors.
The silly thing is, all you have to do is shove this into an AI upscaler. Done.
Someone did that for the pictures of Tiananmen Square.
Oh, I have a mod for Dungeon Siege that AI upscales the textures from the original 64x64, and it is truly incredible what it's done. It doesn't look, world class, and sometimes you think, oh, it doesn't look that good, and then you turn it off and go, oh wow. Well, like without it, it's just a blurry mess.
Ooh, you were backing up there?
Well,
But
it's only when I looked at the
damage.
mini map that I realised I wasn't last. I did freeze though.
Ramp there for you, Ducky.
You were not frozen when I was passing you.
No.
You were quite far away.
Yeah. That's because I had no idea you were there.
Tad, stop drifting it. This isn't Fast and the Furious.
But I won't. You're not my real dad.
If you are under this server's roof, young man, you'll do as you're told.
I hate it here. Ah!
I wish you'd never been born.
Whoa! Oh, Ducky was very optimistic about his undertake maneuver there.
Who's this red guy? Oh god.
I slowed down to give you room. Ducky was hoping to come in on the inside, but was going too fast.
Yeah, I see that.
And slid. Oscar just took the same shortcut as Ducky. Don't know why you geese keep doing that. It's not a valid shortcut.
Ah. Hey, Shoker.
Hi.
I think he just likes to fly. He found his thing to do with this map, like how I cheat on that one map.
Well, he's definitely not in VR then. Holy moly! By dint of not crashing, I'm now 14 seconds ahead of everyone.
Ah!
You would
Shocker,
think
what was
that when
that?
you would think that when VR gets scary, you could just shut your eyes and instantly solve the problem. But actually, that doesn't work because your brain still fills in your head. You're still driving towards a wall.
Well, I mean, bear in mind it's going to work even worse for me because a half second
old
later,
imagination.
I'm going to get thrown around in my chair. So yeah, it definitely doesn't work. In Super Hot, there are sections where you had to do falls, and I would just close my eyes and do it. I couldn't. It was awful. It made me feel sick instantly.
Oh, the falls, yeah.
Oh, like dropping out of the helicopter. Is that one of them?
There's one where you had to jump out a building and kill yourself on a car. And it was
Oh,
just
God.
horrible.
I'm playing virtual reality at the moment, which is where humans have been, what's the word? Well, they're kind of employed, but I think they're slaves to work for AI, and you get given a human, you get given a number as a human, and then you get sent off to various different AI clients to give them the human element for their dreams and wants and needs and things.
So Monsters Inc. meets Job Simulator.
Yeah, it is a bit like Job Simulator, but you do this by putting on VR headsets in the game. But it's like Inception, where sometimes you go into a virtual reality and then there's another headset you can put on in there. Wait. And then as you take them off, you instantly pop back up through the layers of realities.
You're not thinking about Accounting Plus? Because that was their gimmick as well.
It is a bit like Accounting Plus. Some of the voice acting and stuff is a little similar. But no, it's not. It's a different game.
So I don't know when you last ran Accounting Plus, but if you haven't, I highly recommend you run it and just sit on the main menu. Just don't like for several minutes. It goes, "Welcome to the main menu. This is a peaceful and safe place. Nothing can hurt you. Just explore, find the buttons." And it's brilliant. It's well written. All of it's well written, but it just goes on. I've only played Accounting Plus once. I should probably go back to it. Because it's one of those where you can blast right through it, or you can spend loads of time in each area. Ducky, were you suggesting, Ducky, next time we do the mini? I think you said the UF1. So, Ducky, if you could just park and type to me that your answer, that'd be brilliant, because that'll put me up a place. Not really. Good grief, that's somehow.
It's amazing the sight to behold, too.
This is
not... like he just threw his controller across the desk.
This is not Trackmania. Whoa, Tad! Okay, Tad has left the universe. I think I got away with it. The mini, yes. Yeah, that's cool.
Amazing.
Isn't his voice amazing?
Man.
Tad, you've worked with low jacks, I assume.
No, actually no.
Oh, really? I thought they would have had them on all military vehicles.
They don't even have keys.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
well,
you saw what happened in Afghanistan, right? Taliban just drove off with them.
Yeah, you just turn them on.
No, I was curious what the sort of the correct generic term is for that. Because you said that you use Tracker, which is what was in my Impreza, because I had a problem with Tesco. Because I initially had Tesco insurance, they were like, "Do you have a Tracker?" "Yes." "What's it called?" "Tracker." "Yes, but what's it called?"
Yeah,
it's called Tracker.
It was crap though.
Oh, it was, yes.
The police side of it, we had you pull the sun visor down on the passenger side, and there's a sort of like a compass made of 8 or so LEDs. Give you sort of like, it's northeast of here. It's pretty crap.
Yeah, because the Tesla at all points talks back to base, so you can just bring out your phone and just see where the car is. And some manufacturers...
Yeah, my i3 does that as well.
Alright, because some manufacturers consider that a tracker and some don't. Apparently there's no consensus.
Yeah, you can turn on GPS in the i3 and see where it is on a map.
Ah, that's cool. I don't know what cars do these things and what don't.
Well, I expect mine will stop doing it before long because it's 3G, not 4G.
I can't, because Tesla's ship with 3G, a lot of them, but they offered a 4G modem upgrade. And this is another thing that a lot of car manufacturers, they act, and I mean this in the nicest way, like Chinese hardware manufacturers. They'll shove out the hardware, they'll shove out one revision, an app that they never ever support, and that's it. So if you come to it in a year's time, and you've upgraded to iOS 23, then it no longer runs. It's like, oh, so I've got my old iPod Touch that I haven't upgraded just so I can run certain old apps, which I should not have to do. But Tesla seems to be doing an extremely good job of looking after the hardware. You can upgrade the self-driving stuff. They've now just upgraded the cameras in the original Model S's, all that sort of stuff, and that's what I want.
I'm sure the BMW modem is modular, but they treat it as if it isn't. So you can you replace the whole computer, which is a module that you can yoink out.
Yeah.
But then you have to. It's very expensive to replace, and then you have to do some coding to make it work. A lot of people do it to get CarPlay and full screen and stuff like that. But it's a bit of a pricey way to do it. What BMW wanted to do is buy a new BMW.
Yes, exactly, and it was that sort of ethos that did lead me away, and I spent some time looking at the Volkswagen ID3 forum, and people are really pissed off because they said that they were going to patch the car like Tesla, like constantly, and they haven't done a single. I might have done one now, but they didn't do a single update. I think it was about 8 months since
Tesla feels more like a platform. Are they good with their oldest cars?
Yes, the S's.
Supporting them?
Yes, I mean not the Roadster, but that didn't have any of the tech in it.
Right.
But yeah, the S's, they've just upgraded the S's with the latest self-driving and the cameras.
Well, they didn't need any hardware adding.
So happy right now.
If you've got
Mr. Bean car.
If you've got self-driving 2, you can put self-driving 3 on there. If you had self-driving 3, you can now get the new cameras. So they're just everything's modular, so you can just buy the bits you didn't have.
Nice.
Do we use that?
That's why you wanted this car.
Can't he not use the setup? It does seem easier.
The sort of thing DOF Reality could do, except seem unwilling.
Oh, whoops.
And he still goes and takes it off the cliff.
Where are we? I'll type beach. Like, when we're talking about this car on this track, for heaven's sake, just stick with it being stock.
He went to pit. Wait, is this convertible?
Yes, you can choose that. I haven't chosen it because VR. Oh, good pull away, Tad.
Yeah, I clicked it just before it turned green, but it didn't penalize me for it. So
Feels like we've run out of petrol.
Yeah.
Feels like I'm driving an electric car from 10 years ago.
No, it doesn't.
That's when I keep saying, oh, those rubbish slow milk floats. It's like, what? How have you not paid any attention to electric cars?
Was that in solidarity?
No, because you were in my path. I was going to hit you no matter what.
I was in the grass.
It's just that Newton's laws of motion there.
Oh,
that was solidarity.
Why is this thing so bad at going around corners? Why has it not got good tyres? As I was saying, if you are a car owner, the best upgrade you can get for your car is always tyres. There is no exception.
Mm-hmm. There's no excuse to have cheap tires. Please don't do that to yourself.
I wonder whether that was a clean join.
It wasn't too bad. I could see you coming out the way. That's the most important thing.
That's the damage that it does.
Nothing is happening fast enough here to be worried about it. Come on.
Yeah, Ducky, don't cut the corners. Not when the curbs are taller than your tyres. And no downforce to bring you back down again.
No, Ducky, no.
Well, pick a side then, Tad.
Things are happening slow enough that people can realize what's happening.
Well, I can realise what's happening, but then the car doesn't want to do anything about it.
It's so underpowered that it doesn't even feel light.
It's the crappy tyres that are letting it down. It's just sliding around the corners. Like you put that qualifying slicks on this. I mean, it'll probably roll in the corners to make the tyres too sticky. And the rig is set up wrong in this, so I'm getting the rig is drifting a lot. Actually, it might be the car. I guess is drifting. I need to tweak that. Yeah, that's what I did, Tad. That's how you overtook me. I did exactly that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yes. Come on.
Look at him go.
What a machine!
Purple lightning.
But yeah, hopefully my feeling about the ridiculousness of Oscar trying to get us all to use his setup in order to make it fair rather than him just not using it is apparent.
Fast setup, though.
Yeah, but that's not the point. We're not trying to set lap records, we're trying to race amongst each other, not against the whole world.
Or not joining on MT.
And up to fourth. I'm getting about 5,500 RPM in fourth. That's as close as I'm coming to redlining it.
I stopped you from falling over then, Ducky. You leaned your car against my car.
Big ask.
Well, I noticed this wasn't such a close race. I probably won't be around tomorrow or Wednesday, as the only, apparently the only car
Tomorrow is
driver.
Wednesday.
Oh, Friday, sorry. Because apparently it's the only car driver in my group. I have to help someone move their dog.
They're
Don't
not.
dogs have legs?
Yeah, but it's quite a number of miles I'll be moving them. And I did ask, but the dog hasn't passed his test, so that's not going to happen. What the hell?
Should have closed my eyes
Good.
for that.
One day, Tad, you're going to get VR, and the length of the karma that we shall afflict upon you will be epic.
Down.
This car's very slidey with very crap tyres. Hello, Gabari the Third. How are you?
Why haven't you got VR,
recommend
Tad? Don't you like
Quest
cool
2?
stuff?
Like, what's the point? I can't play anything with this internet.
What? You could play all those non-internet games, like this one, for example. Oh wait, you are playing the.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you just warped out as I said that, like literally in the middle of the sentence.
Yeah, VR won't make this game any laggier. Just going to check out the lawn over here.
Oh, how is it?
Pretty slippery. Whoa! Ah.
Slow and steady wins the
Ducky
day.
bliss.
Does it?
No,
That
Ducky
remains to be
bumped into
seen.
me, spun me out. Bumped into Iziard, got him out. He was being very aggressive in a car that doesn't know what that means.
But don't get me wrong, VR is still a clunky, pain in the arse, difficult to get to work mess with a huge number of drawbacks and issues, and it's still the absolute best thing ever.
Well, on PC it might be.
Yeah, or I could play like I'm in 10 years ago on the PlayStation. Yeah, that is absolutely true.
Yeah.
Or I can play a bunch of mobile games on the Quest. Also true. But my point is, despite all of those things, it's still the best thing ever.
Yeah, well, that's the advantage of
recommend the
PC
Quest?
VR is potentially better graphics, but it's often not worth what you just said, all the clunk that goes with it.
Oh, I would need to get a whole new computer, wouldn't I? Ugh.
I don't know, what's your GPU?
1650.
Okay, what's that in real money?
It's about it's just less than a 970 GTX 970. I think.
Well, you can run Live for Speed in VR and not much else.
Good old Need for Speed or Live for Speed.
Live for Speed, yeah.
Oh well, I'm running Live for Speed in VR on something far crapper than that, Dad.
Oh, there you go. No, I think this the barest of bones, and people love it for it.
But you've got crap internet. I've got good internet, so I've got the option to stream from the cloud in VR. I can play things like Half-Life Alyx that way.
Yeah, no. I wonder how much I would bounce around in the VR life thing, whatever that is. Chat, yeah. VR
Yeah,
chat.
but I wouldn't. I'd play Half-Life Alyx, I'd play Gorn, I'd play In Death, I'd play Accounting Plus, I'd play Rick and Morty. Like, rather than immediately going, what's an internet thing? Like, the vast majority of my VR games have been single player. Like, No Man's Sky was very cool, Elite Dangerous was very cool, but other than
Squadrons.
this... Yeah, Squadrons was cool. But mostly, it was single player games that I've played.
Fair enough.
But yeah, you would...
I'd have to rearrange my room, but I got the room for it. For
Yeah,
sure.
just because you're American.
And actually, PokerStars VR is an app killer, and a killer app even.
What? Sorry?
Superb. PokerStars VR. Just Texas Hold'em in VR. It's just brilliant.
Me and Ducky keep passing each other, honking our horns at each other the whole way. We're having fun. Oh, there he goes.
I have an interesting dilemma, by the way.
Why would you do that in a convertible? Oh God.
One of the projects I wanted to do during my downtime between Eden and Phoenix was to remake a game that I had a demo of on my Atari ST, and I loved the game, and it's amazing, and it's brilliant. And then I watched a video of the game and went, oh, it looks bad now and slow and clunky, and I don't know whether to carry on with my remake but make it better, or just go, like. In my head, the game still looks brilliant, just not in reality. Like with so many games from
good
back...
can you make it look from the VR point of view?
It's not. No, it's not a VR game. This is. Oh, hold on.
Oh.
I have an issue. I don't know if that's coming up on the
Here's an
stream.
issue?
It's not doing reprojection anymore. So if I look left and right, I've just got massive tunnels of black. What the hell?
Ducky! Bam!
But it's surprising what we used to play in those days, because like the game in my head runs at 60, and then I watch it back and it barely hit 15 frames a second on the Atari ST. And then I was looking at Space Harrier, and Space Harrier on those like the old 16-bit versions again, between like 8 and 15 frames a second. Okay, I'm screwed. My VR headset's just gone totally black now.
Is it one of those where being on CRT
No. It was just
televisions helped?
No, it's just old. Like, if you watch the original Carrier Command, I mean, I spent so many hours in Carrier Command. I mean, absolute huge numbers of hours. And you look at it now, you're going, why is it not even doing quite often? It doesn't even hit 10 frames a second.
Yeah, damn it!
Considered, one of the better graphic engines of the time. Yeah, the VR has just completely detached itself from
Oh no. But the motion rig's still on.
Oh yeah. It's made a noise. Just disconnect. Oh, am I gonna have to power off?
Oh no. Game called on account of technical difficulties.
We go offline to
Well-
have maintenance and end the session.
Well, thankfully, what I did is I actually just drove in a straight line, so I managed to still finish the race.
Won the race.
Yeah, but like I went down the straight with a black screen.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, the headset's doing. I'm in the power off menu.
GPU driver reset or something?
No, I'm in the power off menu, and the power off menu's like moving around in front of me like this, so I can't even click on it. I'll tell you what, I'll just go to 2D for a little bit.
We'll just power cycle it then.
You still got 40 minutes.
Oh my word, that's so weird.
I don't need my tire stuff anymore.
So odd, just going from 2D to flat. I feel like I've just lost one of my eyes. Yeah, I can't even see my mirrors. Like, I had to press a button to look in my mirrors. So I hit you, it's now Oculus's fault.
Oh,
But-
you were playing Oculus today?
Yeah, I was playing the VR.
No,
Actually-
I mean, like, you've got all the headsets, but you love the Quest 2. I
Well-
figured that you'd play with that one exclusively.
Yes, the Oculus Quest 2.
Ah.
Meta, as it's called now.
No, I've got the box, it says Oculus Quest 2 on it.
Yeah, well now it's called Meta, which is ridiculous.
Right, so they've dropped the Oculus branding.
Yeah, it's Meta Quest now.
Oh,
Yeah, it's all meta.
Meta Quest just sounds like something that's not a quest.
I know.
Was it one of the VTubers I watched got on the metaverse? She's like, really? This is horse shit.
I mean, people
That's
say
an
like,
existing software.
I didn't even know there
What?
was one. I mean, it's just going to be PlayStation Home in VR. I don't know what people are expecting.
It looks worse than that, though.
I doubt
It looks
that.
like Duplo people.
what does?
The avatars on metaverse.
Really? That's not
What,
what-
what metaverse? Because the Facebook one doesn't exist yet.
Yeah,
It does.
and I don't. Are you sure they weren't playing Roblox? Because I didn't think there was any public stuff about it. I mean, I've seen screenshots, but
They've got Horizons
Nice.
and they call it events and stuff. And they've got an avatar system that you use for poker and lots of other stuff. But oh, I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me.
what? Excuse me, Shauka. Just list all the rules. I think is I broke them all around one corner.
Shauka, you didn't say nothing.
I will.
But yeah, Tad, are you sure that they weren't just running a Roblox mod and going, "Lol, look at the metaverse"? Because I suspect that's more likely.
Maybe. I'll find the tweet and put it on Discord later.
Yes.
Break check me.
So on games, there was like the thing that early publicity is good publicity. But if the internal builds on the metaverse are bad, is there such a thing as pushing it public too early?
Yeah, but
Always.
with a lot of that, it's probably not that they're good or bad. There's just no content yet. So PlayStation Home was mostly.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little bit of stuff from Sony, but most of it was driven by the third parties showing off their, new Matrix experience or the Red Bull experience or whatever. It's alright.
It never looked like there was a lot to do when that first came out, because I did play on that, and I was like, what is all this? Like, huh.
Well, when it first
Not
came out,
much going on.
there wasn't anything. Well, there was a few things. I mean, by the end of it, there was
Yeah,
loads.
a few.
There was, but yeah, by then it was insane. But the loading times, oh my word, going
Oh,
between
God, yeah.
areas, it just took minutes to enter and leave places. But we have the metaverse. It's called World of Warcraft, and I wish it had VR support.
Well, send Blizzard a sternly worded letter.
Warcraft has support for all sorts of interesting hardware. All of it paid for by the owners of the hardware. Like the NVIDIA 3... I bought an NVIDIA 3D Vision setup just to play Warcraft on, and it was amazing. They got support for various keyboards. I had the Logitech keyboard with the screen that could show you stuff. It was just awesome.
I had an Elsa Revelator, which is a TNT2 card with LCD shutter glasses
Oh yes.
to flip between left and right eyes. And the only thing I can remember playing on it was Half-Life, which was great, apart from the gun sight was kind of neither here nor there. It was sort of right in your face. The HUD had issues, but otherwise it was amazing.
Yeah, I played a Racer of a Grid because that had support added after the fact, which was quite awesome. And that was really good on the shutter glasses. My projector supported it, it's a 120Hz projector, so I could do 60 in stereo or 120 in normal.
I also had at the same time a Logitech Wingman Force mouse, which wasn't really a mouse. It looked like a mouse, but it was really a little joystick. But it operated like a mouse. Point is, it was force feedback, very strong force feedback, and haptics. So it did quite nutty things with Windows integration. Like if you dragged a folder across the desktop, it would be harder to slide depending on how full it was of files.
Oh,
so it was
yes.
like an empty folder, it was frictionless.
Yeah,
And as you rolled the mouse around the screen, it would snap, and not just, it would actually pull itself towards things like sliders and buttons, and you'd feel a little pop as you rolled over icons and stuff like that. It's very, very cool.
Did Black and White not have support for that?
Don't know, a few games might have done, but it was the Windows integration that was most cool.
Let me put that to 5. Well, I've just noticed what I've got the Vert G Heave turned down on this one. Right, hopefully I won't get my hips quite so destroyed on every single corner.
Ducky just asked you a question.
I didn't see it. What was the question?
Press H. It was, do you play TC in City Map?
I have joined it, and then I had to start in this car, and then slowly start unlocking stuff, and I was like, oh, and then there were some police chases happening, I couldn't see anyone. Tab, Shift R, not ram me. You did it, well done.
In the Discord.
Right, hopefully I've tuned the drift on this a bit more now, so the car it won't snap into the drift quite so badly.
Is it hard?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, that's better, yeah. Now the car is hopefully more progressively.
Wow, that showed me. What the back now?
Oh, normally it keeps the order.
Well, I had to leave and join again.
Oops. That's a very slow start for me. Hey, Shauka!
That my size right.
It's like a reverse pit maneuver. Tip maneuver, maybe. Ow! Oh, wrong gear. Oh, still wrong gear. So I put the hazards on. That'll teach him.
Up your butt.
Yeah, so I'd be further to the comment earlier about running gear
Oh no.
in cars getting swapped out in infotainment. I'm really curious if Tesla have a special build they upload to, I'll say, service vehicles. Because as I said, the only physical button in the car is the hazards. There aren't any other. Oh, and the horn, I suppose. There just aren't any others. So you can't remove the infotainment because then the car wouldn't work anymore. So I'm really curious what happens there. But again, they might have a build especially. But I suppose that build would have to be different per territory, so maybe not.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, what they're using currently won't be really in any way integrated. It'll be like drilling a hole in the dashboard and installing a big flipper switch from a map plane to turn on blinking lights and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well, this is the thing. There's no physical switches, but it'd be awesome if there was a build, so you could, in the infotainment, switch on the sirens.
Sirens.
Yeah, there's a police Tesla. I think it's not a real one. I believe that's one Tesla done up and then lent to a police force, as far as I know.
Well, that's what the article said, was that they were making those, testing them out.
Yeah, I mean, all of the... so I'm near quite a lot of woodland and off-road land, and there's a big problem with people on quad bikes and stuff. And all the police around here have just upgraded to electric bikes because they don't need any maintenance. If you chuck them down, you know, if you chuck a petrol bike down, petrol comes out the bike, and it's an unhappy bike. Whereas with electric ones, there's nothing to go wrong. There's no chain, there's no gears, and so they're all using electric ones, and they're they're cheaper to run, and silent, so they're sneakier, and they don't go wrong. So yeah, my local bike shop supplies all of the local police force with those, and I've seen them. They're ever so cool because they've got all the Battenberg all over them. Yeah, it's really sweet. But yeah, most commercial vehicles don't go very far. Like the average delivery vans in the UK average 12 miles a day, because most of their time is spent loading or offloading, not driving along.
Well recovered, Tad.
Oh yeah. What do you think I spend my time doing at the back of the pack?
Recovering?
Talking shit mostly.
Yeah, getting squirrely with it because I got no reason not to. I can take as wild a corner as I want.
Yeah, I know what you mean. When I end up at the back, that's when the learning starts.
Mm-hmm. You can just play around.
However, you and I are now racing, so
Mm-hmm. I do like how far back you
get
are.
good. For now, you're about to fuck up.
Uh-huh.
Can you take
Any
that
second now.
chicane without braking? I think you can in this car. I insist you both try it.
It's okay, any second now.
Oh, we're done. Good try.
Keep going.
Oh, I'm playing on it. Actually, that was a really good time. Go B!
Oh wow, that is
But you
good
don't make it
timing.
around the next corner.
That's not as good as my bad.
Yeah! Look at you.
You're wrecked, nerd. You're wrecked.
Big saves. No settings in. No.
I think I
Setups
might.
are lame.
I think I
Who
might.
said that?
I might do one more on this, and then I think I might go and lay down.
Sounds good.
The problem is, as I'm getting better at the game, that as I'm pushing the car further, I'm braking hard, I'm accelerating better, I'm cornering better, I'm in very mildly more pain each time because I'm getting thrown around more.
That's car?
Oh yeah,
I mean-
this car's very, very sideways. It's mostly the last car we did, no, the one before last. Like those railroad tracks over the road.
yeah.
They're like driving over real railroad tracks in a real car. It's really very uncomfortable. But yeah, I'm
I
wondering.
mean, do you want sympathy?
No.
Because you did it to yourself.
I do, but no, I'm just sort of explaining why apparently I'm losing stamina rather than gaining it. I'm also getting older each week, apparently.
Lies.
Well, being in first place didn't help him there, did it?
That's fair though, because we're all getting old at the same rate.
I'm only getting older at half the rate of other people, I've checked.
Fancy.
When did you start that then? Because
He wants to get signed up for that.
very recent.
Hey, hey. Just don't tell my insurance company. No, Ducky, you didn't.
Oi.
That was a naughty move.
Precise.
Well, don't whisper. Don't whisper that you're beside me. That's more scary.
No, I was on
Shout
the
it.
side swiping thing on the situation in front.
Yeah,
That
no.
really freaked me out.
Ducky tried to cut me up, but didn't actually get in front of me before doing it. That's also not allowed as well. Just pushing people out of the way.
What? Oh yeah.
No, red car, where are you going? Oh, you held it.
Yeah,
Who's that behind me?
I still haven't worked out this corner.
New guy.
I guess that was all right.
I haven't got the names on, have I? Oh dear. Sorry.
Huh.
I'm guessing a Mini doesn't have much drafting at 75 miles an hour.
Probably not.
But yeah, the chicane after the hairpin, I think you can take flat out. I don't think you have to let off until the second part of it.
Hey, either the mirror or the rear view or the rear windows tinted.
No,
Do you look at
it's
the
really
colour of the-
overcast.
Look at the colour of the sky in the rear view mirror compared to
I
the
can't.
sky in front of you.
Yeah.
The only way to do that would be to drive down a slope to angle it differently.
I fell through the world.
But you can't see the sky in your rear view mirror.
Nope, not at all. Not even one pixel. I'd have to.
What, the whole way around the track?
The
Yep.
video.
I'd have to duck downwards to it.
There you go.
Huh.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can now. Yes, it is darker.
But what is it? Is it the mirror or the rear window?
Oh, I
Or
think
is it just...
I probably flicked the little toggle so I'm not being dazzled by someone from behind. Be fast. No, and screwed it. I also have a numb arse, but I think I might have to get a softer cushion.
Or a thicker one.
Well, yes. Dora has stolen my
You
actual
got
cushion.
stuff. No!
Sorry, sometimes I borrow Dora's cushion.
Oh. Now that's more believable.
Yeah, I woke Dora up in the middle of a dream last night, and she did all of her meows at once in this weird garbled sort of. I don't know what to do.
Wait, you were saying Dora doesn't even sit in your lap.
Nope, not once. She's never sat in my lap, not at all. She lets me baby her like a little swaddled baby on her back. She likes sitting on my shoulder, but laps, absolutely not.
But
Right.
the bed's totally cool.
So yeah. Damn it, missed. Well, thank you for that. That was all very enjoyable. Oh, that's so nice. I'm doing the seatbelt. I said I'm out tomorrow, but I shan't be back Thursday, and then I'll be out Friday. And thank you for Ducky, especially. Ducky, if you slap us a follow, you'll see when we do it. We do have a Discord. If you wanted to join us, always welcome. But yeah, we'll be back Thursday with more Live for Speed, and I still haven't done Generation Zero. I want to try Serious Sam 4. Also things. I'm also on YouTube. Subscribe. Is it called subscribe on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring that bell. Shut up, cat. Yeah, Dora is now meowing. So I have to go feed the cat. Lovely to meet you.